Hi, I'm Elizabeth Blakey, and this video is what is a state actor? I asked the question, what is a state actor, instead of who is a state actor, because we're talking about the legal requirement in First Amendment law. So it's more about a status of who's taking an action. Is it someone who works for the government, or is it someone who's not working for the government? The First Amendment requires a state actor in order to apply. Welcome to Glen Maven Digital Publishing. Are you seeking knowledge? Today's video is, what is a state actor? Are you seeking knowledge? Then you've come to the right place, Glen Maven Digital Publishing. So let's get started. We're talking about a state actor in the context of US media law and the freedom of expression under the First Amendment. So if you haven't seen those other videos, I'll leave links down below and you can check out the other videos. Now we come to the point of, what is a state actor? We say what is a state actor instead of who is a state actor, because it's really more about a status. So how many of you have ever worked for the government? When you're at work, you're a state actor. When you're at home, doing laundry or mowing the lawn, living your life, you're just a regular person. So a state actor is someone who works for the state. And by that, I mean the government, not a state like California. The First Amendment says, Congress shall make no law. We're never going to change the wording of the First Amendment, but when you read the part that says Congress shall make no law, abridging the freedom of religion and press, etc., Congress should be interpreted as the government. So state actors can make no law abridging the freedom of speech or press. All three branches, which are legislative, executive, and judicial, are state actors. So anyone who works for any branch of the federal government, and also anyone who works for a state government like California or Arizona, Nevada, or any local government, the city of Los Angeles, the county of Los Angeles. Anyone who's working for the government is a state actor, and under the First Amendment, they should make no laws regarding or abridging the freedom of expression. The three branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial. The legislative branch obviously makes laws. They propose bills, they pass laws, they become codes or statutes. So the legislative branch makes laws, and they're representative, they're voted in. The executive also makes laws, but in the form of regulations. And then there's the judicial branch, which are the courts. The legislative and executive branches are political because they're voted in, and the judicial branch in the federal government has judges that are appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. And so judges are not voted in, and in that way, judges are apolitical. So what type of law is made by each of the three branches? The legislative branch makes statutes, sometimes called codes. The executive branch makes regulations, and the judicial branch makes court opinions. The judicial branch issues court opinions. So all three branches make law, and they would go in this circle as state actors. As they are making laws, the laws cannot abridge the freedom of expression. And then in this circle would be civil society, sometimes called the civil sphere or public sphere, but this is civil society, and this is the government or state actors. So a state actor cannot issue a law, regulation, statute, or court opinion crossing over into the sphere of liberty, the civil sphere, without passing this, which is the First Amendment. The First Amendment is going to prevent nearly all laws, but not all laws, most laws that interfere with the freedom of expression. So the First Amendment is a bar on government power. The state actors are in one circle, and the civil society or zone of freedom is on the other. So that is what a state actor is. A state actor is someone who works for the government, and you have to have a state actor for the First Amendment to apply. If there's no state actor, then the First Amendment doesn't apply. And it's still censorship, but it doesn't have anything to do with the First Amendment. Thanks so much for joining. Please subscribe to Glenn Maven Digital Publishing.